We'll close out the show with the MLB playoffs. We'll be giving you our dark horse. You ready, Will?
Yeah, obviously, and I'm ready for the playoffs to start sooner than later. Um, but a team that it's widely considered a dark horse because the fact they weren't considered to do well at all, but they have one of the best records in the league. The Oakland Athletics. They're predicted to be one of the teams that were tanking this year. No one expected them to do well. That division in the AL West is so strong. The fact that the third place team, would be the top team in 4 divisions in the league. The third place teams. This is as dominant as the NFC South is, having 3 playoff teams last season. And the A's are only 2 games back from the Astros. They had incredible hitting. They made some great pickups at the deadline, including Jesus Familia, who we talked about in our second podcast. He's looking great already. He had a good close up the other day. And
Yeah, he did.
if you look at their stats, Chris Davis has had 34 home runs this season. He has 93 RBIs and 41 walks, having a 254 on base percentage, which 254 batting average, and a 329 on base percentage. Okay, but 34 home runs is one of the best in the league, and
Yeah.
you expect that of your outfielders. You need your outfielders to be your big hitters, but most of their contribution is from the infield. They have Olsen on first base, Lowry on second base, and Chapman on third base. Those are their second, third, and fourth best hitters on that team. This is why this team's doing so well. They have a guy who has the on base percentage like Nick Martini, who has a 302 batting average. Although he hasn't been playing as much as the other guys, he's only had 63 at bats, but that he has looked good during those at bats. And if he can, that's the kind of depth that you need in a playoff contending team. And if he can recover, he could be an invaluable asset. He could displace Pinder in the outfield at left field, but we'll just see. And this team looks scary going into the postseason. They have a good mix of hitting and pitching. They play in a dumpster fire of a stadium. They are sure good to watch.
They are. They're a very special team to watch. The Oakland Athletics are a very special team to watch. My dark horse team has to be the Atlanta Braves. Although they are young, they have a lot of veteran talent, not to mention NL MVP contender Freddie Freeman, averaging 323 and 20 home runs this season. Nick Markakis, who is averaging 321 and 14 home runs. Freeman and Markakis were both starters in the All-Star game in DC. They've also got young guys. Acuna is 20 years old, and he is unconscious right now. He's hit 5 home runs in the past 3 games, leading off with dingers to center field, dingers to left field, dingers out of the park. He is on fire and is only going to get better. Ozzy Albies is 21 years old, averaging 279 and 21 home runs. This Atlanta Braves team is special. They are the second best team in the National League as of now. But the only problem for them is the pitching. And when you want to win the World Series, you have to have consistent pitchers. And the Braves have the exact opposite of that. Toki Toussaint came in the number 7 prospect. He had a good first win. Julio Teheran is arguably their most inconsistent pitcher because you never know when he's going to be on or off. Sean Newcomb is definitely their best pitcher, but sometimes he will be off and have a rough game. Let the other team put up 7 runs in the first couple of innings. Mike Foltynewicz, who went to the All-Star game, he's never really consistent. His pitching record is just above 500. So the Braves have very inconsistent pitching. But what makes them a dark horse team is that if their pitching is on, they have a chance to go to the World Series, and I legitimately mean that. So they can go far in this postseason, but the weight of the team all lies on the pitcher's shoulders.
And I think about Acuna, the first pitch of the last 3 games, he hit home run.
Yeah.
The only reason that trend stopped is because they hit him with a pitch. That's the only reason that trend stopped. Those were Jason Hayward type numbers when he first entered the league. Jason Hayward was unstoppable when he first entered the league. Hopefully we don't have the same situation here in Atlanta. because Jason Hayward's hitting did fall off a cliff going to the Cubs, but he's still a pretty capable player in the outfield, and this could be a pretty dark horse contender. And they haven't been to the playoffs since the rebuild started.
Yeah. And speaking of Acuna, he is unconscious. And this just in fact, Jose Urena is suspended 6 games by the MLB for intentionally hitting the Braves' young superstar. Did you see that pitch yesterday?
97 miles an hour straight to the chest.
Yeah, that to the elbow. That is painful. And he will lead off tonight at 7:35 for the Atlanta Braves. But Jose Urena, I don't know whose idea that was. That was brutal. Brutal, not only for the Marlins organization, but for Ronald Acuna. That'll do it.
I mean, what did the Marlins have to gain from that? It's not like they're not the first team in the. Oh, we might get one win this season against a good team.
Yeah, it was just pathetic sportsmanship and pathetic showmanship by the Marlins organization and Jose Urena. But that'll do it for Triple Threat. Once again, please leave a question in the comment section, and we'll get to it in our next episode. But we'll see you Monday. I'm Mik. Thank you, Will. We'll see you Monday.